Hey pastry puffs! Welcome back to Strudel Reviews. It's your girl Strudel, and today we are going to be reviewing the Mermaid High Spring Break Rayena doll. And with that, let's get right into her. Oh, I forgot to mention, Mermaid High is a product of Spin Masters, kind of similar to Live and La Di Da dolls. If y'all are old enough to if y'all are old enough to know what that is. Essentially, the target demographic for this channel is those who grew up with the who essentially grew up with Bratz, Monster High, and Ever After High. We do include Novi stars on this channel because we stand Novi stars. So anyway, and with Miss Rayena, you can tell she's got a light. If it wants to focus on her head, she's got a light pink eyebrow with light brown feathering, light pink eyeshadow with a heavy dose of brown eyeliner. She's got really dark green eyes. She's got hot pink lips. She's got this seafoam green top with a orange and pink pastel. Well, orange. It's yellow. Pink and yellow pastel seashell design. Graphic design with a little black mouse clicker thingamajigger. This petal collar, which is actually a kind of sort of separate piece. It's not sewed onto the top, so you can lift it up and down. This pair of hot pink, pastel and just kind of hottish pink suspenders. This mini skirt that is with a black base with a multicolored plaid pattern, which there is a giant slit right in the middle of the skirt. And then you have a black base tail with pastel purple scales. And then you've got multiple colored pixel art, faux pixel art hearts. And then the fin of the tail, which mind you is ginormous. And it's got the imitative pixel art of light purple, of pastel purple, pastel pink, this pastel green color, which matches her top. And then the fin, and then the material underneath is the same material that is used for her skirt. She's got a faux pixel art massive heart earring. The other one is a seashell game controller. She's got a thick black pair of glasses that are cat-eyed. And on the cat eyes, there is a plus controller. And then over here, there are two more buttons to emulate a game controller. And then she's got 4 block barrettes, which look like a game of Tetris. 2 of the bright green, 1 yellow color, and then 1 pink. And then she has dark brown hair with this section right here, which is a little peekaboo streak of blue. A peekaboo streak of pastel blue. We say colored hair doesn't make you unprofessional. If you're somebody who has a job, who works in a job field where you can have your hair down, but it's a cliche. It's cliche to dye your hair. And there's such a negative stigmatism. Just go with the inside of your head. Go with a small section on the inside of your hair So when your hair is down, people can't see that your hair is colored. And when you put it up into a ponytail, when you're like out of work or whatever, people can see that. But if you have to work in a field where your hair has to be up, let's just say take like a section, take like the inside of your hair, like between the top and bottom layers, where like people will be able to see your natural hair color, and you can dye the section or sections in between like a completely different color, and you could do like half up half down styles when you're out of work. Cheating the system with strudel. Also, her hair, I forgot to mention, her hair is like a hat, like has a tiny little ponytail at the top, and then these two little side tendrils that just like kind of go over her face, kind of similar to Finley, who we saw in the last review. And she's got the same articulation, like rotation, and like can turn her head side to side, can move at the shoulder, the elbow, the hip, and the knee. Oh, I think I forgot to mention she has hot pink lipstick. Let's bring in Miss Stella real quick from Winx to do like a quick comparison between the two. Now, normally I like to use Bloom if I don't have the character that I want to compare my Mermaid High character to. They are pretty similar in size. It's just the way these dolls have to sit on the shelves to make them fit is why they look like they are shorter. When they're not, it's just like they have to sit differently because this one has a massive tail and this one has some pretty heavy wings. Again, like I think Rayena would be very similar to Tekna. We have not seen Rayena in the Mermaid High webisodes yet, but there is a 3D model of her floating around, so we're not 100% sure on what her personality is. But I always like to bring a Winx doll, like one of my 3 Winx dolls that I can access, like that I have on my person, to compare to my Mermaid High dolls, because another YouTuber who was reviewing, I think it was Oceana, like the signature Oceana, had mentioned the comparison between that, how Mermaid High dolls looked similar to Winx, and I had totally forgotten I had Bloom and Stella sitting in my closet in the box. And I was thinking to myself, man, I wish I had some Winx dolls to compare them to. And I was like, and then it hit me. I was like, wait a minute. And I go open my closet where poor Bloom and Stella had been sitting for months, just like trapped in their boxes, because I didn't want to open them without Flora. And you guys know I have Flora now. So they came out of their boxes eventually. And when I pulled them out, I like took one of the Mermaid High boxes and I took one of their boxes and I like kind of compared them side to side, and I was like, oh yeah, they are pretty similar, but with some differences. So anyway, thank you, Stella. We'll put you over off to this side. Oh no, your wings. Your wings. Oh, there we go. I don't want to break your wings. Alright, and for Miss Rayena, the only thing for her that comes separately are her little sandal wedges. You can tell hers are pink, and they've got like little block designs on like the toes, the toe strap, and on the back the heel is a giant pixelated heart. And it's the same for the other shoe, and you can tell they are a solid pair, like a pair of solid pink, like heel wedge thingamajiggers. And for Miss Rayena, you guys might be wondering, why do they not come with a second outfit piece? The answer is simple. Because, the second outfit piece is a pair of swim bottoms that are underneath the tail. And I don't really like taking my tails off my Mermaid High dolls. So you will have to go watch other reviews of Rayena to see what I mean when I'm going to tell you guys about this. When you take off, like, if you think her skirt is a little risque, you take off her tail and they reveal, like, a really, like a really short pair of like, a pair of swim shorts that almost emulate, like, a mini, like, a really tiny skirt. And on the and then around the legs is a pair of, like a, I want to say pastel green, like, ruffles. And, like, looking at the way she's dressed, I'm like, and pardon my language, but I swear they were giving her, like, slutty nerd Halloween costume realness, and mama, you were trying to go with flirty nerdy realness. Very, very few people can pull off flirty nerdy realness. And with the way Rayena looks, she is one of them, because, hello, my second favorite Mermaid High character, which gives away Tekna is my second favorite Winx character, but I do not have her on my person to show her off to you guys yet, so, I don't know. But anyway, it's just something, like, because this is a channel intended for adult collectors and gift givers. So if, like, anybody who is thinking about getting, like, any of the Mermaid High dolls as a gift for their kids, I highly recommend, like, Mermaid High to anybody over Mermaid is Mermaids. Because, mama, why do we want to pay $32 a piece for 5 out of the 6 mermaids with plastic tails? Plastic tails. Where only the front of the tail color changes. And you get no articulation in the knee for the mermaids. And you have, like, a hard time standing them up. Like, why do we want that? I know, I wouldn't want that. And don't even get me started on the collector doll Aura. Don't mind my natural lighting, because I decided to film a review at an earlier time, but still upload at my later time, but still upload at the same time as normal, just to make, like, the backlog of reviews clear out faster. I might try batch filming at some point. I don't know. But this is like a shorter review, because there isn't as much to talk about with Rayena. But I did really want to point out that she does give very much slutty nerd realness. So it really just depends on the taste of the buyer. If you think she's cute and you want to get her, then get her. But if you think she's a little, too racy, then that's on you too. And I think with that, this will be the end of Raynea's review. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you guys like this, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!